Every week when I prepare, I never know what is going to be in the world by the time this Torah meets you. But this week, it's Rosh Chodesh Menachem Av, and honestly, Monday. But who knows what world in Israel and in the world is going to be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, when you hear this, more than ever. I want to share with you a word of where my heart is, where my mind is, where my soul is. This Shabbat of Devarim, and the Haftarah that we read from Chazon, the first chapter of Yeshayahu. The chapter Chazon Yeshayahu, when he asked the heavens and the earth to hear and to listen. And what does it mean to hear and to listen? And our Torah, the Parashat, where Moshe tells the story of appointing leaders, and where he says, actually in the beginning he says, Havu lachem anashim chachamim nevonim v'yiduim, appoint people that are wise and understanding and known. But he says, V'ikach Hashem shiftechem anashim chachamim v'yiduim, wise people and known people, but he doesn't say understanding people. And honestly, I feel right now that we're walking in a world, so much of the destruction right now is that we're walking in a world that we don't understand and we don't know. What are we seeing and what are we hearing and what are we listening to? You know, in the First Nations, there's a word for shoes that actually means blindfold of the eyes, because right now we're walking on the ground. You know, it used to be in the world that I was born into, the ground, we buried dead people on the ground. And right now, I'm living in a world where alive people are living under the ground and not so far away from where I live here in Yerushalayim. Our hostages, you know, you may look at my dress and you may say to yourself, what is she wearing? A sticker that says 150 and 150 and 4. But you know, Rachel Pauline Goldberg, she asked us to say Tehillim Psalms 1 for every day of captivity of her son Hirsch and all the captives. And we came to day 150, and then what? And she said 150 is a day of praise of God. Psalm 150, praise of God. So we'll say 150 and then we'll say 1. And then we came to 150 and then 150. And then what do you do? Day 300. You say 150 and 150 and you say 4 today as well, because it's day 304, but it's 150 and 150 and 4. And right now we're walking in a world where we don't know what we're seeing, we don't know what we're hearing. And I pray right now, that is the devastation that we're living in right now. That's the churban, that's the desecration. And you know, we're taught that the time will come when Tisha B'Av, the 9th of Av, will be a day of celebration. And I say to myself, what can celebration look like in the time that we're in right now? We're so close to what churban, desecration, and destruction looked like. You know, here I am. This is the library of Schechter right now, and there's a ladder because we're in destruction, we're in construction, right? What world we're living in right now. But I say to myself, perhaps right now, if the hostages came home, Tisha B'Av would be a day of celebration. In the master world, there are 9 days, there are 8 days, bring them home tomorrow, we can celebrate. You know, I don't know. I walk in a world that right now I don't understand what I see. I don't understand what I hear. I pray for a vision, a fixing of the vision that Yeshayahu saw, a vision of destruction. I'm praying that this Shabbat, as we come into it, that we can ask for fixing of our ears, we can hear what people are saying. So much destruction is that we walk in a world that we don't hear what people are saying when they're asking for help, when they're asking for forgiveness, when they're asking to be heard. We walk by, we don't see them. I pray that really the beginning of the fixing of our lives, of the world that we're in, is that we can hear each other and we can see each other and we can start to fix the world in that way. And if we can do that, then we can allow the Shabbat to see and hear each other in a new way, because it forces us to stop for a moment and to listen and to hear and to look and to see. Shabbat Shalom.